Should be good like this, I guess. Should be good like this, I guess. I don't know if like the sound is actually good. I guess. I don't know if like the sound is actually good. I guess. I don't know if like the sound is actually good. I don't know if like the sound is actually good. Okay, gonna test again the sound. I mean, the sounds seem to be working. Yeah, okay, looks good to me. I was like hearing... Why am I hearing like a ultra kill sound? From where? What? This is back? What's going on? MPV? I don't have like MPV open. Okay. I think I fixed that. Should be able to like only hear like Limbus now. Yeah, I should make it like full screen though. Okay, looking good. Wait, actually, I actually didn't do my dailies today. I mean, yesterday. So, I mean, as I'm waiting right now, I'll do them real quick. Actually, I need to like send the link there. For some reason. Okay, let me check the sound again. Okay, the sound looks good. So there is a problem with my chat, as you can see. I just kinda screen sharing my YouTube window, you know, the browser one. I don't know what's the problem, but I couldn't get it to work today. The overlay is broken, and I need to like spend more time to fix it. And I'll do it, but today it seems. Actually, some kind of like thumbnail, maybe. Wait. Let me actually find one. Yeah, so while I'm finding my thumbnail, I can do my dailies real quick. Because I didn't have time, really. I'm gonna skip the thread excavation, so I mean, no worries there. Okay. Sounds to be good. I have no sound in Limbus. What? Is the game? Okay. Why? Why no sound? Should be all maxed. Okay, all good. Okay. Alright, I should check my audio levels. Okay, all seems good. Actually, I forgot how to stream. I'm doing like dailies right now, and if you can hear me, like, can you give me some like sign that actually like streaming right now? I mean, it seems fine to me, but okay, I see like some comments. Mam31, hi there. Wander, also hi to you. And the chat kind of works also. I've been saying that like my chat overlay is broken and I couldn't use it today, so I have like the basic YouTube one. How it goes? I mean, now all seems to be good. Oh, I actually wanted like to pull some. I don't have a thumbnail. Sure. Let me do something. It sure was, but why are you giving me GIF, man? I need a PNG. I need a PNG to like put it as a thumbnail. I don't have one. Give me something. Give me something, bro. Okay, I use it. I'm gonna use it. Actually though, will it let me actually close my stream detail stuff? How do I like get it back? Bro, I'm a failure as a YouTuber. Kinda shit though.
오늘도 정말 멋진 활약이었어. 내일도 꼭 불러주기야. 세상이 평화로워지는 건
Okay, we're done with that. Is almost kinda maybe. I am live right now, but I can't really like find my live feed. I don't know why. I don't know how it works.
시답자는 사냥이었어. 괜히 길어진 탓. 좋아. 이걸로 성공한 임무만 90번이 넘었어. 따로 하는 부탁도 다 들어줬고. 이만하면 죽은도 나를 중요한 신복으로 생각하지 않을까?
Automatic Queenie announcing it. Unless you like her yapping. I don't have the rush though, yeah. Okay. Right now should be about done with dailies. I haven't done anything. I mean this week though. Okay, we're ready to play the Intervallo though. I still can't pick my thumbnail. However, it would be nice to have one. Like all jokes aside, I actually can't find the. Okay, I found how to get back into my stream page. And Wonder actually gave me a thumbnail. It's kind of funky, but I'm gonna use it anyway. Because who cares, right? I think I downloaded it. I need to set it. Yeah, sure. Okay, I have a funny thumbnail now. This is gonna be better, maybe. Like, yeah, I can't find them buttons though. It's really hard. It's really hard. Technology advances like too fast for me, you know. I'm kind of old right now, so gotta bear with me. Can't find them. I think I did like everything I wanted to do, but like I should try like doing 20 pulls on her. but I didn't gather, so I'm not doing anymore. What the fuck's going on with my Steam though? What? Nah. Yeah, Intervallo. We need to play Intervallo. Okay, stages. There are only 12 of them. Nice. But first... she's shardable. I mean, I did like the pulse when she just like released. I don't have the shards, man. I don't have the shards. Where is she? No Russia shards. No crates also. I'm crateless. Okay, I have 9. So I'm not completely crateless, but you know. Kinda on the short side there. But I'll shard her. Okay, no more pulls on her. Yeah, so like, actually kinda have all the, like, the branches, you know? Okay, Xichun. And what I started to do, actually started to kinda getting myself Rupture Rigus. Because I do like playing Rupture. And right now I'm trying... What's going on with my Steam today? Why it keeps restarting? Anyway, what I was saying. I was saying that I want to get like all the Rupture Rigus. I actually want to get Dimension Shredder one. So I've been like stuck in the Xichun crates. Not crates, shards. So yeah. Intervallo, right? We need to play it actually. Before I do that, I need to get myself something to drink, and I'll be back real quick. Alright, we can actually play the Intervallo now. Let's go. Stages. The first one is just some lore drops, you know. Let's see if I remember how to read. Okay, so yeah, this is this kind of figure looks familiar, but maybe I'm mistaken. Did you just skip the... No. How was chill, with the dense air. And those present now sat in complete silence. Then there was Xichun, with her lips slightly curled into a mirthless sneer. Okay, I do remember her. But the only thing I remember about her that she was there, but I actually forgot like what she was doing. Yeah. And the center of it all said Xichun, unsure of what to say next. She's kind of depressed there, and I skipped the sentence. Well, everyone. Xichun, sitting next to the hierarch seat upon which Xichun sat, smoothly takes control of the situation and begins the assembly. On heads of houses, lords of each family, their proxies, members, and... She nods slightly, acknowledging our awkward presence. Little Xichun's guests who stay here at our H Corp seems to be extended without a foreseeable end. Isn't she technically from Q Corp? What's up with her acting like she's any less of an outsider than we are? Yeah, did everyone catch that? Our H Corp? Regardless of everything else, the fact that she hijacked the meeting from the get-go is ridiculous, especially if it's Xichun, the family hierarch herself, presiding over the official assembly. Clearly, she's using the pretense of assisting the hierarch to assert her own dominance over these proceedings. As we are all aware, venerable former GMU has always discussed with and confined in me about the manners of the greatest import. The momentiousness of which steered the very course of H Corp's prospects. I mean, how long it was? Like 2 months? Even more? Actually, the less you kind of read, the harder it gets, you know? We gotta keep going. Gotta get in the mood, you know? Even after I departed the family for Q Corp, venerable former GMU has always written missives to confess such matters with me. Something about it smelled suspicious, but we'd already missed the window to challenge her to present us with proof without breaking decorum. Thus, as it naturally follows, that I would be the inheritor of the venerable GMU's will, I shall be presiding over this regular assembly, which we convene now to discuss and determine the future of H Corp. What a grandiose and self-important introduction. It seemed clear to me that she considered herself to be the main character of this scene, or something. Okay, I mean, do we see them for the first time? Board member? Okay, I guess it does some kind of like background characters. Not important, maybe. Grace certainly befits your station, Lady Yanqing. We are impressed by your utmost dedication to the citizenry of Hongyang, despite your already saturated shadow. Yeah, seems so. I mean, you can also like kind of tell by the, I guess, the art style. It's not like that well polished. Okay, I can hardly thank you enough for your magnanimity. What's this word? Magnanimity? Magnanimity? Lady Yanqing. Whatever that means. My parents, a true shame that they couldn't be here. Always sung praises of your expertise, Lady Yanqing. Oh, okay. Him I do remember. It was kind of like trying to scheme during the like hierarch battle, but I don't know. Responses from the participants are just as protracted, only obsequious instead of arrogant. As heads of some of those houses were under investigation for consorting with the forces foreign to Hongyang, their vacuum was filled by their children's generation, many of whom had the pleasure of meeting during the family hierarch war. Very well, then, shall we? Welcome, Xichun, the next person to sit upon the seat of the Hongyang's family hierarch. Greetings, I am... Now, let us begin. Damn, just interrupted her. I don't know, I already don't like her. Let the June speak, man, come on. For many years, all those who have gathered here have toiled day and night for the eternal prosperity of growth of H Corp. Yeah, she seems to be. It's also like, maybe like self-absorbed, I would say. You know, kinda nothing doesn't matter but herself. Xichun's expression immediately sours. Yeah, Xichun and ceremoniously cuts off her self-introduction. I mean, I think like she would be like more kind of, I don't know, concerned about it, because considering that like Honglu's party kind of won the Iraq war, you know, it would kind of like make some assumptions of them being like not the complete pushovers, maybe like behave more accordingly. I don't know. First on the agenda for this assembly, that think about it for a moment, right? So you see Honglu, he gets like new friends, they can like resurrect each other, and they like go just fine through the Iraq war. And then, it's obvious that Honglu like backs up Xichun. But she's kind of like behaving like too arrogant, you know? So I don't know. I don't know what's here all about. Okay, what was I reading? First, on the agenda of for this assembly are urgent discussions and passage of new major policy items have been tabled for far too long. Distributive contribution rights, actioning policy, quarterly amnesty policy. Some good points. Okay. I gotta check this out. Yeah. She does underestimate like the Limbus company, you know. It's really obvious. From what I could tell. Hold on, big sister Xichun. Okay, she finally speaks up. Passing the distributive contribution rights acquisition policy would allow the open acquisition for any remaining rooms the day before reconstruction days, and the quarterly amnesty wouldn't do anything but give unfair advantage to certain families and high net worth individuals by guaranteeing them large real estate assignments, regardless of their performance in their previous quarter. Xichun stutters a little, flustered before continuing. My point is, these policies are going to rattle H Corp's economy the moment they go into effect. Besides, these policies are pretty much thrown to favor lying in the pockets of a select few families and high-ranking officials of H Corp. If I may, Venerable Hierarch, lining the pockets. My bro like literally has like a pouch with gold, maybe, I don't know. It is quite an alternative phrase to refer to the bare minimum of respect the society might repay to its highest contributing members, don't you think? Before we continue, Xichun, I'm not entirely certain if you are aware, but ever since the extension of the new family hierarchy, the perceived value of Hongyang has been racing to the, for lack of a better word, rock bottom. Clearly, this demonstrates Hongyang's concern and its lack of the faith in the newly appointed family hierarchy. Therefore, it naturally follows that our most urgent task at hand is to put a stop to this value and reputation free fall and restore prosperity and greatness to Hongyang once again. And like, she had such a scary face though. Okay, well, that's the family hierarchy's job, right? Why you had perused H Corp's articles of association. We'd have known that, should H Corp be deemed to be in a state of crisis, the four great houses and the board of directors' voice may also carry the de facto power in the assembly. And the board of directors, as us, have determined that we are now in a state of crisis. State of crisis? What crisis? Everything that led to my ascension to the family hierarchy was legitimate, down to the final approval. These unseemly rumors and slander are tanking our value. We have built up assiduously through years upon years of toil, so is this. Even at a state of crisis. Damn, like my voice is kind of rough. I can feel it, you know. Well, let's see how it goes. Who wouldn't doubt the new family hierarchy's qualities, but this decline has coincided precisely with her ascension. Xichun, Yanchun. Yes, especially like considering I didn't have that much practice recently, you know. But I gotta like get in the mood. Xichun was somehow turning the room against Xichun, not presenting a single shred of evidence, but when her as some burdensome hierarch was single-handedly taking H-Corp's value. No one in the assembly, not a single representative from any families present, stepped up to point out how Xichun's swift actions were what finally repelled the outside forces and marched right up to Hongyan's front yard. Or else she deftly maneuvered her forces to quell the embers of war by quickly taking control of the chaos within Dangonian. She hadn't shown any glaring signs of incompetence in her ascension despite her relative inexperience, but everyone on Hongyan's board of directors, the heads of each family, averted their eyes, although all of that had somehow inconceivably slipped their minds. So you take yourself to be qualified individual for that responsibility, Xichun. Very well, then proceed. We're waiting for you to begin your briefing before the assembly regarding the last 30 years' quarterly net revenue records for Hongyang's singularity-related businesses. Damn. Your calculations on next year's fiscal debt, forecasts, and the exact recipe and variation numbers for the boluses that have been registered in the last 5 years. So I guess they try like kinda, I don't know how to properly say it. Try like to throw out like a lot of work on her. You kinda like show her the place, you know. Show her her place. Let's it's a venerable hierarch. Not to receive the data prior to the meeting. You must all be aware of the chaos that followed the ascension. There's still indexing no available materials to... Isn't that funny? Not once in the history of Hongyan had the family hierarch ever failed to provide immediate and detailed answers regarding Hongyang's historical statistics. Xichun must have known all along too. She must have known all the previous family hierarchs were all directly supplied with an immense repository of information. It was a Xianhang worm, or something of the equivalent. And she is using it to target Xichun's weakness, knowingly asking questions she, the first family hierarch, without the Amna worm, couldn't possibly answer. The responsibility is tied to the venerable seat of the hierarch, GMU, are matched only by the great power bestowed upon it. Thus, how are we to leave the matters of the wing to someone who is so evidently unprepared for the task? Given the present circumstances, our hands may be forced to call to vote the motion of no confidence. The motion of no confidence? The motion of no confidence, when passed by the high-ranking political officials, can result in the removal of their chief executive from office. But they're going to after Xichun's power. So, this is a picture Xichun wanted to paint. Impotent family hierarchs stammering and stumbling through her first meeting to the total and near an anonymous lack of support from the H-Corp's board of directors. Whatever, chatting their own about. Seems to me they've got not an ounce of respect for the last or us. Your trust was overly obsessed with numbers and optimizations. So be the first one to kick you out the moment they no longer see you as useful. Actually, I'm remembering like how Heathcliff was so into the role of being the assistant. Wait, actually, I forgot his name. Like when we had like LCB Intervallo, there was like the other like scientists from the Limbus company. Hohenheim, right? I think, maybe. You're not the only one who's pissed off. Can you please stop shaking your leg for a second? Don't need to make our frustration any more obvious, you know? Mars would have left the chair long ago if it weren't for these lads. Hohenheim, yeah. Seems to be about like 10 seconds. But I did remember though, so I'm not completely lost on the Limbus lore. An H-Corp, should the board of directors anonymously vote in favor of the motion, certain parts of the family hierarch's powers will be removed. It's entirely possible that she will become a hierarch in name only. So they're threatening to fire her unless she falls. What? How did they? So they're threatening to fire her unless she falls in line. This is some needlessly convoluted way to. The Assembly will now consider the motion of no confidence. Are there any objections to bringing the motion of no confidence against family hierarch Xichun to the floor? Hold on. The vote of no confidence isn't an item you can invoke so lightly. She family has no objections. Let's say the Wang family has no objections either. Is your family too? Damn. The rest of the... But I guess, like, she's not really in the position to kind of think for herself, because she just kind of represents being a messenger for her family, right? The rest of the previous family heads seems to have changed precisely nothing. Those in power wore more useful faces, but their tongues still carried the same odd resistance to change. New family heads were just as uncooperative as ever, and everyone seemed to be solely interested in staying in Xichun's good graces. New faces, same old. And needless to say, Heathcliff wasn't the only sinner fuming with rage. It's far too vexing to simply washing the knot. Right, I knew you wouldn't let this slide, Don Quixote. They're walking all over Xichun like she's not even here. Forsooth. We cannot let such injustice transpire unabated. Hey, let's have we both on the same page. That's it. I'm not going to hesitate to make myself heard again. This time I want to be courageous. With your help, Don Quixote. Come on, let's do it together, okay? Very well, I'm in agreement. Yeah, let's go on. 3 at the same time. Let's go, 3 at the same time. Our character, like Protagonist and one trial before this, Xichun as of now is indeed a fraud. I mean, yes, she's our fraud, but still, I mean, it doesn't really matter, like, if she achieved it herself or she was carried. That means she has connections, right? So they can't, like, completely disregard her. I don't know. Because, like, we did destroy the elders, right? So still, I think they kind of like too pushy, you know. They don't have the authority, I think, not as much as they had before. There are no objections. 1, 2. Assembly will put the resolution to vote in a month, and 3. Here I objection. I think officials have a lot of authority. I mean, I think they do, but I don't know. I think we can maybe like take them out now. I mean, we did so before, right? With the like some of the corps. Is this like also like a reference to like Phoenix Wright though? Seems to be a reference. Bloody hell! Have you gone mental? Sinclair stood tall at the center of the entire room's undivided astonishment alone. Huh? The Quixote stood firmly in her seat, gazed upon Sinclair's proud stand, and rubbed her nose. Young Sinclair, thou hast evolved indeed. What an unmitigated pursuit of justice thou hast become, with such unrelenting fervor and utter disregard for decorum. Certainly mine efforts have finally borne fruit. What? What the hell? Don Quixote or Heathcliff suddenly rub off on you or something. Did Don Quixote or Heathcliff? Yeah. Oh wait, no. What happened there, Don Quixote? What happened to objecting together? Huh? I had taken thy suggestion to mean that we must voice our dissatisfaction through the official channels, borrowing the titles of the illustrious Red Gaze and the Department of LCC. Our disputes in succession of power and such high level of government are hardly ever resolved with rush grandstanding. Wouldst thou not agree? Why is Don Quixote like the same one here? What happened? I mean, I guess she kind of remembers her past, maybe. Kind of helps her, but, you know. Kind of unfitting, I would say. Or, like, not expected by me. Why are normal all of a sudden? Yeah. That's my question. What just happened? What happened to the clammy meek boy? Well, that's just a kind of like dispute, you know, with themselves, and all the commotion just like kind of watches at them. Let's just assume that this is how Limbus company rolls now. We need an anime for this. I think it's gonna be like pretty funny though. When is the Limbus anime? Yeah, I guess so. Quixote, yes, seems to be indeed she kind of wants to behave like the old Don Quixote, but she has all the knowledge now of the previous of her identities, you know. There seems to have been an unexpected outburst from Xichun's guests. Withdraw your objection, and we'll consider this a momentary loss of control, and not enter it as an official statement. It was Sinclair's eye were shaking like someone with his life on the line. If not, I take it that you have full confidence in her abilities. So please, I encourage you to elaborate. When and how will Xichun demonstrate her aptitude for the responsibilities of the family hierarchy? Just trying to be whimsical, but she's able to feel shame now, and she's self-control. She's no longer crazed. Yeah, I guess that seems to be right. So she does kind of have a grasp on the situation, I would say. It voice continues to shrivel into a corner. You can't. How could anyone? When we all had a very clear view of her path to ascension? During the family hierarchy evaluation, Bai donated the coins he received from Xichun, I think, to your pity parried your way to victory. Pity parted? And for your ascension, Xichun and those outsiders from an upstart company had to almost literally carry you to the seat. Has there even been a single victory attained by your own hands, and that entire process? I mean... But have we not all been witnesses to the qualities she exhibited during the family hierarchy evaluation? In her own ascension, you must have no shame. Snaking your forked tongue into the audience of both heaven and earth, like an unwitting buffoon. It went quiet. Even footsteps broke through Xichun's merciless dismantling of Xichun. I see the point. Here, with her grace, it's only demonstrate her already established qualifications before all. This is no place for an outsider to speak, but proceed. That's how we should prove herself before us. Hmm? What an odd statement. Coming from a fellow outsider, we've been chattering for minutes on end. Forgive me. I can only presume from your verbosity that the right to speak in this forum was open to all outsiders. You have said it yourself, no? That the vote on the no-confidence resolution will proceed in a month. That seems to give the venerable hierarch a month to regain the trust of each family. Why? It is rather clear to me that there are many who find their own defeat in the family hierarchy difficult to accept. Such a doubt is easily resolved. A match between clans should lay out the results quite obviously. Very well, a fair challenge between clans should preclude the participation of the family hierarchs, Ishpex, and the Jelang guards. So I would remove her POW and Jew before the game even begins. It would make this test a series of sparring matches in both academia and martial arts, if such is the case. What audacity! Do you truly have that much faith in Xichun's abilities? You must know the consequences of failing these matches, no? It would be anonymous, one-sided, and to the vote of no confidence, and naturally, any and all rights appearing to the family hierarchy should be transferred to the board of directors. That is fine by us. You are free to choose any champion whom you see fit. Unfortunately, your underlings don't seem to share your inflated confidence. But in the midst of the confused, flabbergasted silence from the other sinners, a clear, carefree, yet defiant voice rings out. Anglos retort. That's not true at all, big sister, Xichun. You actually have just as much confidence in Xichun as she does. He's what I stare directly and unblinkingly into Xichun's. It occurred to me that this might be his way of expressing anger. Impudent child, how dare you stare me down like that? And you are welcome to try. Wait, I think, did everyone see it? Like the font? It's like way smaller here. Why? Like normal font, normal font, normal font. And here it's small. I mean, it's maybe like a bug of some sort, I think. I mean, we should get, I don't know, like... No, it didn't happen before, like... Oh, text normal. Small text. I can't wait to get, like, my lunacy for, like, this one. 1 month. But 1 month to prove before all in audience that she is indeed fit to be the family hierarch. Should you fail, the vote may as well be mere formality. In other words, should she successfully prove herself, none of you shall again rightfully challenge the independent rights and powers bestowed upon the family hierarch. Consequences of such recalcitrance would be no different from those that the traitors are facing. Wouldn't you agree? Again, I think it's like the second word during this stream that I don't really know like what it means. I mean, I kind of can guess, but you know. Well then, we'll excuse ourselves now. Wait, The young turns around towards us. That same mysterious smile, and slowly directs us outside the assembly hall. You may call them sparring matches, but you must know that each and every one of them is a test to prove your claim to the seat of the family hierarch. A month is a time far too brief for drastic improvement, regardless of for whom it may be. Learning from a proper master for 10 months straight might teach you a few things, but again. Oh yeah, this is like normal text. This is like normal text, normal. See, like the font size. What? What kind of comments are those, man? When I was reading. Yeah. Why not try now? And relinquish but a part of your powers and familiar to the board of directors. It seemed that this fellow outsider's faculties are impressively lacking. While I have spoken in the past that when in the presence of 3 people, at least one of them is bound to be a teacher of mine. And here they are, aren't they? Xichun's masters, each carrying something new to teach her. 13 of them. The young gestured confidently toward the flabbergasted sinners, and the assembly came to an end. Okay. Damn. This is really a nice introduction to the Intervallo. I mean, it's maybe a bit too long, you know, for like consecutively reading consecutively. I can't think English is too hard. But yes, continuous reading session. Kinda tired though. So I don't know. I do need maybe like a real quick break. I get myself something like to drink, and we'll continue with the next reading session. Can you unreact to the collab live? What? Can you react to the collab live? You mean the collab with the with like the Arknights, right? Check out like Limbus YouTube real quick. I can do that. Why not? Okay, sure. Okay, I can do that. Okay. They get like a quick break, like a couple of minutes, and we're gonna react to the collab video. Sure. Why not? What am I like text? I like a text something. I don't know. Yeah, I forgot everything. How to use OBS. I got everything. Okay, a quick break. Okay, here. I can like increase. Okay, what am I doing? Okay, I like this. Good. Seems good to me then. Okay, I'm back. You should like rename my camera though. Okay. So what did I actually agree to? Okay, I agreed to react to the new teaser, right? Let me pull it up real quick. I mean, I actually need to be like sure that my room is all good, you know. Alright, seems to be, so whatever. Just put it there. I got full screen and react to it, okay. I just enable the sound also. But not too loud. Actually, I mean, I did play some Work Nights, but like, really not that much. So doors connected to something more distance. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's usually like a pretty good design, you know. I have no idea about Organize. I think like it was maybe, I'm not gonna lie, I think about like 4 years ago. I think I played through like the first like campaign, like or whatever. What? And yeah, I mean I didn't like Organize for some reason. I don't know why, but it didn't click with me. So you kind of played, but like, quick break, yes. Yeah. I should forgot about this one. Wait, not this one. Streaming is so hard, actually. Okay, this should be good now, though, right? So I was trying to like discount the outfit there. I mean, it looks pretty clean though, but I want to say I'm a fan like of the color palette, but let's see the animations, the most important part. The background music, it's like from the game itself. I mean, I can mute it, but okay, let's do it. Actually. No background music, okay. I'm happy now. Well, back to the teaser trailer.
파도는 반드시 밀려올 테니.
Actually, like, I did like so much 3D, like the late ones. Okay, get the like nice character. Actually, it shows her. Oh, let me see that. No idea who she is, but I mean, I don't know. The animations are like getting better and better with each one of those. I mean, that actually like shows like which level of figure it is. Wait. Okay, so this is like actually the inventory board. So this one should be free, right? So everyone get this one. Okay, it's yeah, it's Ichi. Okay. Well, let's watch the animation again. Why not? The animations are good. I'll give the Igu that. Hanglu. An extraction. So this is like the one we can pull from, right? It's also Ishi. It's also limited. And the previous one did say limited also. That they are gonna like actually make them limited. Okay. Interesting. They're going to go through with it. It seems. Okay. Wait. Let's start from this one. This moment.
흐릿한 등화 곱게 접은 종이에 번졌으니 식구의 하늘 용되어 빈 벼로에 남았구나.
Oh, we don't get the animations, but okay, we do guess. Okay. So we get like the character from Arknights.
숨결 하나에 푸르른 창봉 허물
And it also seems to be like dragons being Hanglu. The previous Igu was dragon, and this one is also a dragon. Well, this one, I mean, actually looks pretty sick though. Well, like swords falling from the sky. I think I like this one better than Ishmael one. I'm gonna lie. Okay, what next? Faust. Okay.
아득한 여정. 멈추지 않는
Nice.
시대에서 희망과 미래를 찾아 스스로 답을 구하시길.
I'm gonna start, and I'll say that I do like the color scheme on this one. I do like the green tones. And also like this one is, I don't know, the best one so far. At least like from the visual perspective. Let's see the corrosion variant. Oh, pretty good. Pretty good. Wait. I don't read the comments. I'm gonna like a dragon. Sorry, because of your hair. Yeah, sure. I actually kind of tried to play Kuzo, but never got into the point of actually like finishing a single game. Pretty sad. Maybe one day I can play Yakuza 0 that I have on my Steam. I never actually played it. So wait, was the... Oh, it's also like edgy. Okay, it's also limited, and it's also extraction. So far I have like one guaranteed, like commander board, and like two extract. I'll show two. Okay, two like this, two extraction niggas. Actually, I'm not used to the camera framing, you know. This one extraction. Okay, let's see the last one. Is it also going to be extraction one? Oh, it's a Gregor Ego. It's a wall Ego. Those extraction one?
이 검은, 이 명예는, 이 영광은 이빨이지.
I mean, it looks pretty thick. You know? See. Actually, I used the wrong word, but whatever. Okay. The art style is pretty nice. You know, like the gold colors and whatnot. But this guy has the cat ears. Okay, I'm gonna ignore that one. Most aura. Aura farming. I feel like the most aura so far is the family hero Honglu. No? I mean, this is good. This is good, definitely. Real. Actually, yes. Did he? Yeah, he has no mustache, no beard. It's like clean Gregor. Is this like the only ego? Yeah, horse ears. You're trolling me. You're trolling me right now. Do they look like our ears to you? Doesn't seem to be, no. The corrosion is hers. I mean, the corrosion, yes, but doesn't mean that, you know, the character has the horse ears. Or maybe it does. I don't actually know myself. And the corrosion is good. I would say, wait, is it all so far? I want to say something, but two people bomb me for it. You can DM me on Discord though. Okay, let's like rate the Aegis so far. I'm gonna give the Gregor one the first place. Yeah, best DMs on Discord. It's actually good that I don't have notifications from Discord, thanks to the streamer mode. So what I was going to say? I was going to say that the Gregor Ego is the top one, obviously. Next is gonna be Faust one. And actually, I mean, definitely Faust one. I'm gonna compare like Honglu to like Ishmael. I think like Honglu wins. Honglu wins, and like Ishmael gonna get like the last place. Sorry Ishmael, but yeah. Gregor's just that good. So wait, does it actually mean that we need to like get actually three guarantees? So we need to like what? 600 pulls to get everything? Just a Gunnar bait. I mean, is it though? I mean, what's Gunnar about like the new region maybe? It's good. It's saying like this is a Gunnar bait, but like wait. Is this though? Oh, I can get the dupes, yes. I mean, hopefully I can get like all three in one pity. But I mean, you can theoretically you can need like 3 pities, and that's like 600 pools. And I think right now I have, I don't even have like 400. I think. Yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna pool, of course, for all of the Aegis. I can't really not get the limited ones, right? This is definitely Gunnar bait. I can work with it. Yeah, sure, man. I don't know, I mean... It's kind of debatable, but... Okay, let's watch the end of the trailer.
管理人のダンテさんですね。アミヤです。
The announcer? Who cares, right?
よ
Yeah.
ろしくお願いします。
Who cares about announcers? But I can't really understand the like Korean language, so I mean maybe if one day we get like English announcers, maybe they're gonna change something to me, but no, not as of right now. Okay. In Japanese? Was she? Bro, I'm too gone to like actually understand it. Wait.
よろしくお願いします。
Okay, she actually was. She actually was talking in Japanese. And I'm just retarded. Okay. That's it's a good trailer. Really like, wait, how much? Like 5? 5 days? Wait, my notification do actually work. One is for email, yeah. Let's see, I need to actually disable my Discord notifications. Never, no notifications. It's like 12 AM already. What the fuck? Okay, we can maybe do one more note. And maybe I should actually go to sleep and maybe fix my sleep shadow. Who knows? I think we can continue tomorrow. Sure. Actually, I think I disabled the sound, right? I did. Need to enable it back. Okay, we do have the sound. The illusion of sleep. I mean, actually, my sleep schedule like was kind of good so far. Like 2 weeks, I've been sleeping at least 6 hours daily, which is a lot more than usual for me, because usually it's like 4 or 5 hours on average, I would say. So I mean, 6 hours, pretty good. It's not like perfect, but gotta start somewhere, you know. We were planning to train Xichun anyway, but it seemed that we're now under an unexpected deadline. Hey, when you said the SB was going to help me out, did you guys mean that you were going to publicly humiliate the crap out of me at the assembly? I mean, she was already kind of humiliated. I don't think the seniors made it any worse. Actually, I think in fact that some people even kind of like stood up for her. I think it maybe improved her situation, to be honest. Of course not, Xichun. Big Sister Yanchun's and all the snake. Just giving her 30 days to set up the perfect stage for my downfall, to prove to the world once and for all that I'm not qualified at all to be the family here. But Xichun, weren't you always so good at humbling anyone who dared underestimate you? Sure. 13 people. I mean, actually not 13. Actually 14, right? Yes, 14 people. Tell me anyone who dared underestimate you. Not so much anymore. Back then, like an idiot, I thought I just had to hold on everything I had. I thought that's all I ever had to do, but now... Now, things are different. It's true that I'm vastly underqualified to be the family hierarch, and she's right. I pretty much lucked into this position. Xichun, don't tell me that woman's bullshit actually got to you. Well, she wasn't completely wrong, right? I'm just some kid who happened to be just good enough to survive some traps and ambushes. I'm afraid that the responsibility of a family hierarch might be too much. What happened to her confidence? Like at the beginning she was like, yeah, whatever, like, I'm gonna win the family hierarch work. Onglo, like, what are you doing? Get out of here, man. And then she's like, yeah, I can't do this. I'm just kinda lucky, whatever. Her self-confidence has significantly decreased compared to the observation from our previous interactions. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Mercer. That's what I'm saying, man. Heck, Xichun, I don't remember you being this kind of character. What happened to the girl who looked down on us the moment we met? You even had the audacity to pretend to know who we were, didn't you? But where did the confidence go, girl? Do not know who we were, yeah. It's actually got under her skin back then, So, Xichun, what do you want to do? Are you sure you're okay with this? Are you okay with letting this happen? If I let it happen, Big Sister Xichun's going to continue expanding her influence here. I'm sure she and the board of directors have been cozying up to each other for a long time. The implication and her testaments on her influence were true. Now it's true. Before she left for Q Corp, Big Sister Xichun is to always accompany GMU to these assemblies. We just let them hold the vote of no confidence. They're going to anonymously vote against me and slowly reduce the family hierarch's scope of power. And who knows, they might even call for a re-evaluation, however unlikely that sounds. Besides, Big Sister Xichun, I think her definition of Hongian's prosperity may be different from mine. She's looking for a reason H Corp's prosperity. It's Tanganian's. Okay. I know that this all has something to do with this ties to Q Corp, which I bet has already been going on for a while. It's under my radar. I'm sure they already had plenty of talks behind my back. But she's not the kind of vision you have for Hongian's future, right? And that's why I spoke up against her. My vision for Hongian is... I want to change H Corp to be the kind of place where people can live without fear. I just never imagined I have to prove myself like this. And in only 30 days. Even then, your vision hasn't changed, right? It hasn't. Great. So it's decided then, Just let Fao deliver the bad news to Saud. So, to summarize, the responsibility of training Xichun to win these matches, these amorphous tests, upon which hinges the family hierarch's fate, in almost every facet, on which is entirely under Xichun's control, by the way, and it's probably a trap, but in the next 30 days is ours. And you had to explain it to Saud. Wow, it sounds a lot of work when you put it like that. Smart reports have become quite wrote. Sometime later, Pretty, I was impressed upon the illustrious red case. It was my idea at this time. Sinclair stared blankly at Don Quixote, and she made her desperate plea towards Saud. She's correct, technically, but... yes. Yes, I understand that as well. But it's time. As always, Saud was wearing the same refreshingly comprehensible smile. The kind of smile that makes people increasingly anxious the longer it lasts. Well, it gives us about 30 days, during which those pairing matches, tests, whatever, will be happening as well. Great. Then let's divide it to our best. Then let's give it our best. How even I read it divide, man? Come on now. Sinclair mutters in a near whisper, clearly feeling responsible for what happened. Yes, I understand. I know I should have stepped out of line like that, but something just... yeah. So let's give it our best. I really agree. We messed everything up again. And what? What? Limbus Company was always going to remain here and assist Miss Xichun acclimatize herself to the responsibilities of the family hierarchy. It was always a part of our plan. Well, I sure am glad that I took Faust's advice about how meticulous planning is completely pointless when it comes to those beast missions. I never would have had to submit 9 separate disciplinary incident reports back during the G-Corp incident. I'd have known. I believe I should be able to explain this further. Prior to his departure, my lord was concerned such a thing would come to pass. That is why he has left Zilo and I here to look after the new family hierarch's position, which must still be rather thin ice. Yeah. I mean, it kind of makes sense. It would be like pretty advantageous for the Limbus company to have a relative or Honglu to be in the position of control and authority at H-Corp, right? This seems to be convenient, I would say. I'm not even gonna, like, you know, just disregard the possibility of it happening. Because it kind of makes sense. If it was the case, they would be already gone, like, from the side. On to the next mission. Well, that's why they were privately talking about when he put them aside. Doing nothing and allowing her wicked machinations to progress would have irrevocably made the entire board of directors gnawed by putty in Xichun's hands. That would have led that snake to de facto assume the seat of the family hierarchy. Against such insidious foe who wields intrigue as her weapon, the most viable strategy is the most direct one, to challenge her head-on. Besides, it doesn't give you the excuse you need to prolong your company's stay in Danganyan. There's also a prime opportunity for Xichun to further solidify her influence here, depending on the outcome of the vote of no confidence. They have played right into her hands. My acceptance is deal. So, you don't want to rain on everyone's parade, but I don't want rain on everyone's parade, but I'm not even going to consider what might happen if we fail. I don't know how it didn't occur to this guy during like the previous 8 contests that the Limbus company just does it, right? Who cares about the failure? I mean, we're not gonna fail. No, we're not, because you will not fail. I mean, literally. But thus aiding your efforts. Also, were you serious back then when you said that we're all going to teach Xichun? Oh, 12 of us. I mean, actually 13. Actually, if you like add like Silo and 15, and if you like outside, possibly even 16, right? I would object to selecting only a few of us with better aptitude to be educators. And by the way, we have an established internal hierarchy based on the sum of each of our abilities. Of course, the results turned entirely to my satisfaction due to an unexpected incident. An unexpected incident. That is, it is a statement mired in narrowed vision drive. The factual reflections. I'm of the stance that the qualities of a good teacher are defined not by such statistics. So you might be the one who plays last in that scale. Did he though? Actually, I forgot. Who was like first, who was last? Can you remind me? I mean, I don't remember, like, whatsoever. Based on his reaction, I can't deduce that it's maybe the truth. Doesn't say anything bad. Let's not just stand out like Sartham. Horror Rush. Do you mean like Rush about the first? I mean, like, can you maybe elaborate more on that one? I mean, if overreacted then. My lord has said, from the virtues we may learn to replicate their merits, and the flawed we may learn to avoid their failings. As long as the student is willing to learn, anything can be a teacher. 1 to 3, okay. I said like Don Quixote was first. I mean, in this Rio even. I mean, Norris in Russia I can kind of agree on, but Don Quixote. I mean, she's a blood fiend, right? She's, if you consider like her newly acquired, I mean not newly acquired, but like her returning memories and consciousness, she would be like the strongest one, obviously. Yes, she's like a second kindred also. I mean, that makes sense, okay. I agree on that one. I also to embrace this teaching, seek from all of those who we come across. Just what in the heavens are you doing? I'm preparing a lesson planned for young Xichun, our family hierarch. Oh, you should have gone on that fast. What are these yellow wormy things here? It's a star, twinkling in its radiance. According to the shadow you have prepared, the student would have negative 3 hours available for sleep. This lesson plan's execution will require cooperation from T-Corp. It will be a mistake, most fatal indeed. I shall correct it with haste. So, actually, do like blood fiends need to sleep? That's a good question. I mean, is there like any like lore drops on that one? Do blood fiends need to sleep? Or don't they? I mean, technically, like if we're going from the like the book definition of a vampire, they did need to sleep, right? They were like sleeping during the day and like being active during the night. But I guess like blood fiends from Limbus not really like classical vampires. So that's actually a good question. Do blood fiends need to sleep, or do they not? Okay. As you were staring Don Quixote's expression of her wild artistic merit upon the curriculum with her usual crescent moon eyes. Wait, is that supposed to be Zigong's grimace? Of course, each to their own, I suppose. I need not be shaken by every little thing until we have their actual lesson plans in hand. Hey, thanks for putting it in your face and us, Zigong. We barely have any of that to go around ourselves, so understand couldn't have been easy. You could say that I have learned my lesson. The recent events have taught me that the path of learning is truly one without end. Okay. I guess this is going to be all for today, because I don't need to sleep. But I'm pretty sure we can continue tomorrow, or maybe the day after tomorrow, because we're gonna have like weekends, right? So I will have time to stream. And I'm actually back to my kind of streaming, I hope. So yeah, we can continue this reading session next time. Yeah, I need to go to bed, man. Because if I don't go to bed, it will be really bad for me, you know. So yeah, thank you everyone for like being here today, and I'll see you next time. And we gonna probably finish, hopefully I will try to do this, to finish this interval before the event, right? Because I actually forgot to mention it, but if you go back to the trailer, right, there are like some enemies they were fighting. And I think we're gonna have like the event, right? We're gonna have event missions. I need to play that, but will it be available if you don't complete the current interval, or will it not? I just need to complete it, right? Okay, I'm just talking too much, so see you next time.